Hey, Leo, I love this meditation for you so much. I'm just going to jump right into it. All right, so we're going to look at this. Here's a bill, there's a bill, there's a bill, there's a bill. And just say you have 100 of these, okay? Let's just say you have 100 bills laid out right now. Something about your season is going to be so fruitful. We're going to use these little cute little cat cards as money. You are going to be in a place because you have been making energetic transactions that have been fruitful. You've been working and taking care of business, taking care of yourself, just really stepping into your power. Now it's time for that energetic transaction to materialize into physical form. And so they're showing me, like showing you at a kitchen table, and you've got all your bills laid out and you're happy, you got a smile on your face, and you're paying this one off, paid 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 this one off. You get it? You keep just paying, everything's getting paid. Everything is being wiped clean. So a lot of crap has happened over the years, and a lot of karmic debt was paid. Now it's time for you to be paid physically to clear out the rest of the karma. Okay? So and that's what's happening. You did you cleared out the karmic debt emotionally. You pulled yourself away from the baggage. You've been working on yourself, stepping into your power, really becoming a healthy, well-rounded individual. All right, and you've got a lot to offer, and you know that now. You believe that now. So the money, it's only natural that the money follows. They want to pull these out. Leo, there you go. 8, and it's in the 8th month. Okay, so Leo's in the 8th month. You got big things happening for you, all right? Then you've got Mercury right here. So you expect communication to happen in August for you, Leo. Something major's coming your way. They're saying there's going to be a big shift. So from August, they're giving me the specific date, September 18th. Oh my God. And I look and they're sing. I don't know what this means, but I'm seeing you coming out of a courthouse, like singing and dancing with the pep in your step. So maybe you just won litigation. I don't know. You won something, or you went in for good reasons, maybe, I don't know what it would be for, but whatever it is, you come out with a really big smile on your face. And they're saying like September 18th is a big day, a huge day for you. All right. That was interesting. What do you want now? Okay. Do, do, do. Ooh, this card's pretty. Fierceness. Okay, Leo, could you get any better energy? Any better card for you? Look at that. Talk about fire. You are fierce. You are fierce. You are shifting this summer. They're saying your physical appearance is shifting, your mental, emotional. From now until August, it's almost like you're going to become a completely different person. Big shifts. And there's a lot of, they're doing like unlocking spiritual gifts. Every time I do this, a new spiritual ability comes. Boom, 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 boom. And you have a lot of them. It seems like you're somebody who's prayed for. You see somebody with a spiritual gift and you're like, ooh, that's cool. I want that. You see somebody else with a spiritual gift. Ooh, that's cool. I want that. And source is going, okay, cool. All right, cool. So they just like, we just have to move your energy around so that you're in a place vibrationally to be able to do that. So that's what you're doing. You're going to have all of these abilities that are unlocking this summer, and you are going to be standing in your power. This card is 5, which is about change and freedom. That's exactly what's happening for you. Please hold on a second. It's my daughter calling. Oh my God, y'all. My daughter's going to shoot me for telling this. She literally just called me. They're at their dad's. And she's like, when are you coming to get us? And I said, I'll come get you after I finish this reading. And she just farted and she started laughing. She's like, I really just wanted to fart on you. Oh my God. I love kids. They are so funny. Well, thanks. That was so kind of you. Excuse me. Oh boy. Moderation. Okay, this came out in the Cancer reading, but it feels different for you. Leos. Let's have a chat because this is going to go to 5 too. 5 5. Leos are prone to excess. You like to be bold and out there and talking and energetic and heard and, just looking good and feeling good. And there are certain things that you're going to get and you're going to really, 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 really love it. And you're going to want to do it all the time. But there's other things you're going to get too that are necessary for you to do in order to keep both things, So, let's just say, okay, I'm just going to give an example. Okay. So let's just say you're taking a class for something. You have to learn a skill. And you're taking this class, you're enjoying it, you're learning this skill, and then here comes August, you get the communication, you get an offer, and you get boom, a large sum of money. And then you get this money and you go out and you want to do fun things and you're like out shopping to excess. And you're spending all that money and you're not doing the thing, the whatever that skill is that you're building. Like you stop doing that skill because you're having too much fun going out spending all the money. They want you to stay balanced when this money comes because you're going to pay off all your bills. You're going to have some fun with it and splurge. But it is vitally important and necessary for you to stay on track learning this skill because it is this skill that is netting you. Thank you for the confirmation. That is netting you all this money. Okay? So they just want to make sure that you keep your wits about you. Like, okay, don't do just this and be rigid with the money, and don't just spend the money and not do this. It's like you got to remember to remain balanced, kind of like a teeter totter. Like it feels like it could go like this, but then it'll balance out. It'll balance out. All right, that's good stuff. Look, this is destined for to happen to you, Aquarian energy. This is destined to happen to you. This is something that you plotted and planned before you came here. Yeah. Yeah, look at you. So there are going to be people who are not happy that you're leaving. There are going to be people who are not thank you for the confirmation. They're going to look, and that confirmation said time to stand. 79 or 77 may be significant, or 45. Yeah, you receiving this is getting you out of a bad situation, and you're going to see yourself, it's time to move up. It's time to move up in class. It's time to move up in neighborhoods. Even your friendship circle is going to change. You're going to find that you're with people who are predominantly in a higher vibration than the people who you are around right now. And it's going to be easier for you to have a clear mind and clear heart because let's be honest, when you are in close proximity to certain people, your aura, your energetic bubble touches their energetic bubble. And if you are somebody who's sensitive to that energy and you're not sure how to be dominant, their energy could change your current vibrational set point. And you're not going to be around that. You're going to be around energies like this. You're going to be around people who have qualities of, they they build themselves for success. They get up early. They have a good healthy early morning routine. They have a healthy mindset. They go after things. They see opportunity. They communicate well. They look for new ideas. This is the type of people that you're stepping into. You're going to find that you have a lot of good friendships coming your way, and it's going to upset people who they really didn't think this was completely over. They didn't think something was fully over because you were still there. but you're not going to be there now. And you being out of your physical environment is going to cause some animosity. I'm seeing somebody getting hit. I'm seeing somebody like getting so upset that they physically just, you know, yeah. Well, you're definitely getting out then. That's the only way I can say to look at it, you know? All right. That is what I have for you, Leo. Okay, they want me to do letters for you. Letters for Leo. Ooh. One more grab. What's in here that you want me to get so badly? Okay. That's a whole lot of G's. Look, I have a G out here, a G out here, a G out here, G here. So there's something with a letter G significant for someone. GR. Could be initials for a name, first name, last name. I have door right here. Look, DOOR and DOOR. It's in two different ways. I have to say this. I don't want to freak you out. Someone here made a copy of your house key without you knowing it, and they want you to change your locks. It's not like this person's trying to get in all the time, but I feel like when you get into that energy where you're trying to leave, you know, they're not a healthy person. They could be kind of like, they make some really bad decisions when they're in the heat of the moment. X right here. Look, I have X all together. The letters K could be significant. J, C. I have B and V. What? Oh my God, look. Holy shit, key's here. Didn't I just say that? I said something about a key, and key is right here. Okay. You know what? People, I'm trying to be nice right now. I'm just like, you know what? Grow the fuck up and heal. Who the hell's gonna break in somebody's house and be irrational like that? You know what? You deserve to. You deserve to get your ass beat. That's all I'm saying. I have Joe and I have Joy. So that now they're telling me what you need to focus on. So the only thing they wanted you to know about that last little thing was somebody needs to, somebody needs to change their locks. You need to change your locks because somebody's got a hold of your key. Oh, wait, what? I have letter right here. Okay, so remember that card I was just showing you, the Five of Wands, where... Shit. Hold on. Someone was arguing. Where was that? Look, I don't know where that card went. I just threw it in here somewhere. This, yeah. This person, they're going to have a knee-jerk reaction to you having an upgrade in your life, okay? They will eventually write you a letter explaining their feelings, apologizing about what happened, and telling you everything. They really want you to focus on the joy. Keep doing what you're doing. Just change that lock for someone here. Okay. I just heard like Sarissa? E-T, okay. It's extraterrestrial. Oh my God. Pat, I have the name Pat. Someone, this is really odd. Someone here needs to do a better job of brushing their teeth and taking care of their gums. You need to be massaging them with the toothbrush, getting it out. You got gingivitis pretty bad. You're going to end up losing a lot of teeth if you don't. Okay. That's for someone. Then I have UHBRNNY that wanted to stay brawny. Okay. Somebody who's kind of brawny. Okie dokie. That's what I have for y'all. Peace and love.